Hi everyone, welcome to our another face fitness lesson. Today we're going to start by, of course, relaxing our neck muscles before we move towards our face. And today we're going to focus on the lower part of our face. So first we're going to relax this SCM muscle, sternocleidomastoid muscle, placing one hand on our neck and the other one at the same time is going to move up, while the one at the bottom is going to try to elongate at the bottom even more. And our main focus is going to be on this sternocleidomastoid muscle, using our index finger to kind of slide up, to scoop it up, to relax it further, to elongate it, to stretch those muscles, not to the point where it's painful of course, but to the point that we feel that stretch. And then the other side as well. Always starting with our neck, with our trapeze muscles, because if they're stiff, doesn't matter what we do to our face, we still won't see those amazing results unless we target our neck. Now moving up towards our under chin, we're going to place our flat hand under our chin and move our head to one side and our hand to the opposite side, and gliding under our chin. You can close your eyes and just notice the relaxation in your whole body, inhaling and exhaling and just connecting with each movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Let's relax the muscle around our mouth using our knuckle to move all around this muscle, around our mouth. We are also targeting our chin, our muscles that move our mouth corners downwards, creating those jawls here, relaxing this whole muscle. Perfect. Now placing our index finger above our lip and moving it side to side as well to relax this muscle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now sculpting our cheekbones using our knuckles and moving from our nose all the way down under our cheekbones and towards our ears. So we're not stopping halfway, just quickly remove it, but actually getting deeper under our cheekbones and towards our ears. Each movement has to be effective. It's not about the quantity of how many times you're doing it, but the quality, how much of attention you're paying to your face, how present you are during the exercise, if you're connecting your mind to each exercise, or is your brain is somewhere else thinking about your chores and tasks and so on, or are you actually spending this time on yourself? Our nose, using our index fingers to move up in circular motion from the corners of our nose towards the corners of our eyes, relaxing those muscles that surround our nose and the lymph that accumulates here around our nose. Releasing it, relaxing. Now using your both index fingers to glide from the center to the outside to release this lymph from your nose. Perfect. And now warming up both of our hands, rubbing them against each other, sending our energy between our hands, and now holding our hands in this kind of prayer position in the middle of our face. Our thumbs will be at the bottom of our chin, under our chin, and we're going to open our hands all the way towards our ears, move up and down several times, and then let go towards our collarbones. One more time. Opening our face, moving up and down towards the collarbone. So one more time. Opening, up and down, and down. And now let's deeply focus on the lower part of our face, our face lifting movement for those structures of our face. We're going to first start with our hands, making them flat and moving one side towards one ear, the other side towards the other, moving under our chin, along our jawline and towards the ear. And keep moving for a couple of seconds. Today you're going to walk out with a perfect jawline, perfect V-shaped face, and each day you will see more and more changes on the outside and also internally. For this exercise, you can apply a bit of cosmetic oil to create a smooth surface for your face, or you can apply a bit of your moisturizer, whatever you prefer and whatever you have. We're going to hold our chin like this with our thumb underneath our index finger at the front, and with the opposite hand in this position as well. We're going to kind of scoop up, surround our jawline like this, and we're going to very slowly start moving from our chin all across the bone, the jawline bone, and move towards our ear, up, and then let go. And again, from the center, slowly and controlled, moving across our jawline. We're sculpting our jawline, we're relaxing those muscles, we're releasing the lymph that accumulates here. And you will see an incredible difference even today after this exercise. Once you reach your ear, you kind of lift higher up. This is how I'm holding my jawline. From one side, my thumb is hugging the jawline bone, and from the other, my index finger is hugging it. Let's do one more time. And now notice how much more sculpted your face looks on this side. Let's do the same on the opposite, holding our chin and our under chin, and with our right hand we're sculpting the right side of our face, moving that lymph away from our face and lifting it higher up once we reach our ear. And again, you can even keep your eyes closed once you understand what to do here, and actually connect your mind to this movement. What are you doing right now with your face? How your muscles are relaxing? Actually taking those mental notes for yourself to develop that muscle memory. And remember how your face is supposed to feel when it's relaxed. How your muscles are supposed to respond when they are in complete balance. Let's do one more time. Slowly, controlled. I know you want to rush and just move on, but trust me, you just have to stay present and relax. Exhale it out. Now for our chin, just make sure that you're not pressing too hard because it's easy to create a bruise in this area. But that's kind of like the limit of what can happen when you do face fitness. You can just create a bruise, and I've been there. It's fine, it disappears after a couple of days. What I want you to do is to relax our chin muscle, because once it's tense, it starts to pull the chin with it and surrounding tissues too. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our index finger under our lips, under our lower lip, and our thumbs under our chin. And we're going to keep everything closed. Our mouth is closed, our shoulders are down, looking at ourselves in the mirror. And we're going to start slowly pinching this area and move our index fingers and our thumbs very, very slowly. Just let them glide on your chin until eventually they meet in the middle. Now relax. Notice how you're feeling, how much warmth you're feeling in this area. And what you need to feel is that kind of let go feeling of the muscle, relaxation of the muscle. Let's do it again. Again, don't pinch too hard to create a bruise, but start pinching so that your index fingers and your thumbs will be moving towards each other. Do about 2 to 3 times. And again, You will feel that difference after you do this. Perfect, let go. Notice the difference in your chin muscles. Using our knuckles to move in the center of our chin like this to relax this muscle even further. Your lips are relaxed. You're just gonna let in your lip follow the movement. Relax in this area. It gets tense. We start seeing that kind of orange peel visibly showing on our chin, and sometimes we see that very just moving upwards corner of your chin, which also indicates the tension. And sometimes we see a wrinkle here that forms, all because of this muscle of our chin, which we need to relax. Now we're going to flex the area that creates jowls for us, which is here, or those marionette lines as well. And we're going to flex our mouth in a way that we're kind of saying like we don't like something. We're trying to show that with our mimic. So we're flexing this area like this. We're kind of trying to downward our mouth corners slightly and flexing this whole area. And what we're going to do now is we're going to use our 3 fingers and move in circles to relax those muscles while keeping them flexed. Lastly, we're going to place our hands under our chin here like this. You can even place your elbows on the table or on the sink, and very slowly start moving your hands outwards while actually creating a pressure with your head towards your hands, and move everything upwards towards your ears. Let's do 2 more times to finally sculpt our whole lower part of our face. 1 more time. Perfect. So that's all for our jawline. Now if you want, we can do quickly forehead. If you have to go, you can go ahead and skip the forehead for today, but otherwise you can do just this quick exercise, warming up our hands, placing our hand on our forehead. Just let the muscles get warmed up by your hand, relax them. And now we're going to start moving up with our hands, and our head will slightly lean forward to relax our forehead muscles. We're just moving everything up, 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 up. Keep going for a couple more seconds. Perfect. And now we're going to use our index fingers to move from the center to the outside to relax our 11 lines and our forehead as well. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So now your whole face is relaxed, ready for the day. Welcome to our face fitness lesson. Let's start with relaxing the muscles of our neck first. We always start with our necks and then move up towards our face, because if the muscles of our neck are tensed, they will pull the muscles of our face. So the very first exercise, we're going to use our fingertips. We're going to place them all along the muscles of our neck, and with our fingertips, we're just going to very gently move in the circular motion as if we're trying to move our fingers towards the muscles of our face, just like we're trying to stick our fingers and just rotate them in wet sand. After a couple of seconds, you'll notice that your muscles, they relax and they will allow you to get deeper under the tissues. Let's move further towards the back of our neck and keep moving our fingers. It's going to be a very small motion, very small rotation, but it's actually very effective for the muscles of our neck. that's been tensed for years and years and years. And now the back of our neck, placing the fingers, and just staying here. You can close your eyes and notice that very slight movement. Turn off your head from the thoughts and just focus on the movement. Place our fingers all along our hairline here and move in circular motion on our hairline as well, just under our hairline, and relaxing that area as well. It's so important. A lot of times we tense in this area, so it's important to give it attention, because if it's tensed, it's connected to our face, and that's how we develop wrinkles. Now placing our fingers on this long SCM muscle, sternocleidomastoid muscle, and just relaxing here as well. You can even turn your head a little bit towards the side, and it's so important to relax this big muscle. Very small motion, but you're gonna feel that after a couple of seconds of rotating here, your muscle will relax and will allow you to go deeper. This is an osteopathic technique, and it's very, very effective, even though you feel like, oh, it's not doing anything. It's so minimal, but sometimes those minimal motions, they are the ones that matter the most. Let's do the same on the other side. And notice how good it feels to just spend those 10 minutes on yourself without thinking about any tasks, any activities, and actually connecting our brain to the muscle that we're relaxing. If you're just doing face fitness without focusing on the muscles, it's gonna take longer to see results, but when we build that muscle mind memory, you're gonna see results much, much quicker. Amazing. Now we're going to relax right above our collarbones, again using our fingertips and just moving in circular motion as well. We're relaxing the muscles and also activating our lymphatic system, helping the lymph to start working, to start moving in the correct direction. Stay here, take an inhale with your nose, exhale with your mouth, and just noticing the relaxation. Focusing on our décolleté area, on our chest muscles, moving from the center towards our trapeze muscle, grabbing our trapeze muscle and moving back to the center, and do the same with the opposite side. From the center, grab trapeze muscle, move back. You can apply moisturizer here if you want. You can apply cosmetic oil, whatever you use to make a smooth surface for your skin, but as the days go by, you'll notice that your skin naturally becomes more smooth and easily moved. So even during the first days of face fitness, you can use moisturizer. Just make sure that you wash your face afterwards and then apply skincare again. Focusing on our cranial area, using our fingertips, and just again in rotating motion, getting deeper towards the bone, the scalp, and separating them everywhere, all around your head. So circular motion, and then separating them towards the sides, and moving this all across in this motion, all across our head. Your fingers might feel tired, so you can shake them off and come back to the motion. We're going to use our knuckles to move along our jawline. So we're going to use our knuckles, and in this motion, relax your mouth, open your mouth slightly, and move from the center of our face towards our ear here, and keep doing this. You can do it both at the same time, just moving from the center towards the outside. Mouth is slightly open, and this way we're sculpting our jawline and we're relaxing the muscles that are so tensed in this area that start to pull our lower face. We're now relaxing them and lifting them up, removing the lymph from our face as well. This is a really good practice to improve. Especially if you clench your jaw, especially during the night when you sleep. Relaxing with this exercise. Use our index finger and kind of grab it under our jawline, and with our thumb, what we're going to do is we're going to move in circular motion very slowly and covering all our jaw bone until we reach our earlobe. You can lower your head slightly towards the side to help yourself. You can even place your elbow on the table or on your sink and do this exercise this way, so that you can even have a little bit of weight coming from your head and pressing on your fingers. And you will notice that there are some kind of tensed areas on your face, on the jawline, on the jawbone, and we're relaxing them. We're using our thumb to glide, to relax those tensed areas. And do the opposite side. Not rush this exercise. Stay consistent and move it very controlling, in a controlled motion. Our double chin. You can again place your elbows on the table or on the sink, or you can just do it standing up. Lift your chin towards the sky, not all the way towards the sky, just a little bit so you can still see yourself in the mirror. Your tongue will be pressing on your lower teeth, and while you're doing this, we're gonna use our thumbs. We're gonna lock our index fingers on our chin, and with our thumbs we're going to interchangeably move them towards our chin area, just helping with this liquid that accumulates under our chin, creating the impression of double chin underneath. So we're moving it up, relaxing it, getting rid of our double chin area. Again, you can place your elbows on the table, or you can just stay standing and doing this exercise this way. It's up to you. Just make sure you're not creating the wrinkle with your thumbs. You're separating the tissue and you're bringing it towards the front of your chin. Now sculpting our cheekbones using our index finger and middle finger to surround our cheekbone and moving it from the center towards our ear. Some areas might be more tense and painful. If it is, stay in that area longer. Give it more attention. And the other side. Lastly for today, let's focus on our forehead. You can place your elbows on the table or on your sink, or you can just remain standing if you feel comfortable. Place your thumbs under your eyebrow, and with your index finger, we're going to bring them down towards our eyebrow and gather the skin, gather this area together and just moving it all along our eyebrow, and then again moving in this motion with our index finger towards the eyebrow, staying here for a couple of seconds and then moving it outwards. And this motion, in this motion, we're relaxing the muscles of our forehead. We're removing the lymph that accumulates in our forehead, and we're bringing the blood flow. We're stimulating the blood flow in this area, and we're even sculpting our eyebrow. So it's all in one exercise. That is very, very good. Now let's do the same on the opposite side. Gather it. For some of us, this area might be larger. For some, it's smaller. So if you have a lot of lymph that accumulates here, you'll notice that this area becomes larger. And as the days go by, you'll notice that it becomes easier and easier to do this for yourself. And one more time. Use our index fingers on our forehead and just move them from side to side all across our forehead, relaxing those muscles, stimulating the blood flow, separating those wrinkles, giving our forehead some love and attention. Just moving like this all across the forehead. It's supposed to feel warm. Sometimes we might need moisturizer in the beginning to be able to manage this practice, but you can do it anywhere, anytime during the day, whenever you feel tensed in your forehead, whenever you stress a lot, especially between your eyebrows. We tense a lot here, so relaxing this area is so important. And right under our hair, separating those fascia, those muscles as well. Perfect. Everyone, welcome to our face fitness lesson. Today, let's start with our neck first. We're going to just pinch everywhere on our neck just to bring that blood flow to the areas where we might have already developed wrinkles, or we have it maybe underneath and we don't see it yet. So pinching our skin even throughout the day will stimulate blood flow to our neck, and over time you'll notice the rejuvenation of your area. And even if you see a wrinkle on your neck, you can even pinch right at this spot and just keep pinching here until you cover the whole area, and you can do it at your own time. And you can do this with any wrinkle on your face or on your neck as well. Just pinching it out. This stimulates blood flow and relaxes the muscle. Now we're going to move towards our double chin. As usual, we're going to just use our index fingers on our chin. Our thumbs are going to bring our double chin out, and our tongue is going to press against our lips. Now using the sides of our index fingers, bringing everything to the center. And now from side to side. And down towards our collarbones. Now pressing here on our collarbones, activating our lymphatic system. And you might even feel saliva, it starts to gather in your mouth. That's the response that lymph started to flow. Perfect. Now we're going to relax our our chin. We're going to bring our tongue behind our teeth, behind our lips, sorry, and then pinch this area out. Massaging it out. You already know this one as well. Perfect. And now using all our fingers, our knuckles, and just relaxing our chin. Your lips are relaxed, everything is relaxed, just massaging our chin. Perfect. Now from the center to the outside 3 times. When we reach our ears, stay in here for a couple of seconds, and then again from the center out. And one more time. Now open your mouth, ah. Using our thumbs at the bottom of our jawline, we're gonna bring our index fingers and massage our chewing muscles with our index fingers down. Perfect. Now we're going to locate the muscle here, feel it, and massage it out. On the other side, feel the muscle, find it, your chewing muscle, and massage it out. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab our muscle here that is creating marionette lines. First, massaging it out, just pinching it out here, moving it. Just a couple of seconds, and then we're gonna hold on to it and start moving it slowly but surely towards our ear. Once we reach our ear, we're gonna lift this muscle higher up and relax, and keep doing this 2 more times. Three. And the same on the opposite side. So first we're massaging this muscle out, relaxing it. And now moving it outwards towards our ear without letting go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Lifting our face out. Now we're going to massage our lips. Massaging the sides of our lips here, those muscles that create nasolabial folds, massaging them out. And now from the center to the outside, massaging those smoker lines. Perfect. Now we're gonna place our index fingers above our lip, lean towards the floor with our head, and just create that weight for our index fingers with our head. And now we're going to slightly separate I'm going to show you, separate our index fingers slowly towards the sides, but your head is still pressing on your index fingers. And this way we're relaxing the lips, smoker lines, and sculpting our cheekbones. 1 more time. Slowly letting your fingers glide. 2. Again. 3. 1 more time. 4. And 1 more time. 5. Perfect. Now we're going to find this area here, and using our fingers we're going to pinch it out, pinch it out, pinch it out, pinch it out. This is what gives us nasolabial fold. We're relaxing it out. And now all across the nasolabial fold, we're just going to pinch, pinch, pinch. Stimulating the blood flow here. Pinching with our fingers. And you can even run with your fingers on this nasolabial fold and then outwards towards your ear. Let's do one more. Let's do it on both sides. Outwards. Stimulating blood flow and moving the lymph out. 3, 4. Your position is good, posture is good, your neck is not going to the front. And now the same on the opposite side, just pinching this muscle out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now moving our fingers up and down on our nose. and then underneath their cheekbones. One more time. And underneath. And one more time. Underneath. Now let's sculpt our cheekbones. We're going to place our lips behind our teeth like this. Move our hands outwards. And slightly lift them up. Lift your lower face up. And now we're just going to smile with our cheekbones by lifting the corners of our mouth without creating crow's feet for our eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Relax, tap it out. And now sculpting our cheekbone and moving in waves. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, and then moving one after another, sculpting the cheekbone. Perfect. The other side. Hold and wave. Hold and wave. Hold and wave. 1, 2, 3, and now one after another, sculpting the cheekbone. Perfect. Now relaxing our eyes using the knuckles and just moving here and into our hair. So first, moving where our crow's feet are at this area, and after we stay here for a couple of seconds, moving everything up to the hair. To the hair. And to the hair. Focusing today more on our eyes, we're gonna place our hands on our head, and with our thumbs we're going to move in this area where crow's feet are and just moving them up like this. This also opens our eye and helps with that more kind of open eye look, less hooded, but focusing right now more on our crow's feet. You can relax, take an inhale, exhale with your mouth, and now the opposite side. Again, hands are on our head and our thumbs start to move. You can turn your head towards the left and work on this area of your crow's feet. Inhale, exhale, and keep moving. Now, you can place your elbow on the table, and what we're going to do is we're going to, in circular motion, move up towards our hairline from our cheekbone, all across our crow's feet, and then once we reach our hairline, we're going to move up with our opposite hand to kind of reach everything even further up. Again, and up, 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 and the opposite side. So first moving towards our temple and then lifting further up. Supposed to feel nice and relaxing. Now apply a little bit of cosmetic oil for this next exercise or moisturizer, and just move it right under your eyes. And what we're going to do is we're going to create like a hook for ourselves, move it outwards towards our temple, and the other hand kind of supports it, and keep moving like this. This helps with under eye puffiness, wrinkles, and rejuvenating our eyes. And the other side. Once you have a smooth surface, don't worry about creating wrinkles because we're gliding on something smooth and moving that lymph away. Place your elbows on the table and kind of lean against your hands and we're going to use our thumbs to press under our eyebrow here. So we're sculpting our eye and just kind of relaxing this muscle of our inner eye, just moving up with our thumbs in this area. It might feel painful, and that's why we need to relax this area. So right under our beginning of our eyebrow, on this bone where our eye is, moving in this motion. And you can even move towards your 11 lines as well, and then back towards your under eyebrow. And the same with the opposite side, leaning on your hands, your elbows are on the table, and again kind of scooping it out, sculpting this area, and towards 11 lines, and again under your eyebrow and towards 11 lines. Now moving up and down here in the corner of our eye. This helps with the puffiness, with swelling, with dark circles. Just moving up and down, and you might feel more pain in this area. Again, this shows the tension and we're relaxing it. And now we're going to use our thumb and kind of start moving upwards in this motion to open up our eye. And you can even lean again on your thumb as you're doing this. And we're opening up our corner of our eye. Try not to create the wrinkles too much, like not lifting very, very high, just until we feel that relaxation in this area, and we're kind of moving in this circular motion. A little bit of wrinkles, it's normal, it's completely fine, but not moving too high up this area. And the same on the opposite side, we're kind of sculpting it outwards this way with our thumb. Now we can apply again moisturizer here or cosmetic oil, and what we're going to do is we're going to very gently, lightly with our middle finger and our ring finger move in circles like this. And you can even close your eyes and notice the relaxation of your eye muscles. Nice. And now we're going to use our thumb and just glide under our eyebrow, moving our eyebrow up. And you can do both at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you have nails, you can use your knuckles of your index finger. Might feel painful here as well. Again, relaxing those spasmed muscles. Perfect. Now, for our forehead, we're going to quickly focus on it today, but our focus was on our eyes. But we're going to do this exercise where we're just using our index finger and just run all across our forehead in this motion. We're creating that heat so that we can stimulate blood flow and also relax our wrinkles. And now, again, this exercise that you all already know, moving up and down with our hands, relaxing the muscles, and with index fingers moving everything up, showing our forehead where it needs to move, and then here just on the hairline, pressing side to side to relax those muscles. Perfect. And we're going to use our knuckles, and in this motion, relax your mouth, open your mouth slightly and move from the center of our face towards our ear here, and keep doing this. You can do it both at the same time, just moving from the center towards the outside. Mouth is slightly open, and this way we're sculpting our jawline and we're relaxing the muscles that are so tensed in this area that start to pull our lower face. We're now relaxing them and lifting them up, removing the lymph from our face as well. This is a really good practice to implement, especially if you clench your jaw, especially during the night when you sleep. Use our index finger and kind of grab it under our jawline, and with our thumb, what we're going to do is we're going to move in circular motion very slowly and covering all our jawbone until we reach our earlobe. You can lower your head slightly towards the side to help yourself. You can even place your elbow on the table or on your sink and do this exercise this way, so that you can even have a little bit of weight coming from your head and pressing on your fingers. And you will notice that there are some kind of tensed areas on your face, on the jawline, on the jawbone, and we're relaxing them. We're using our thumb to glide to relax those tensed areas. And do the opposite side. Not rush this exercise. Stay consistent and move it very controlling, in a controlled motion. Now we're going to move from the center towards our ear interchangeably. Our thumb is hugging from underneath and sculpting our jawline this way. You can close your eyes. Your jaw is relaxed, you're not clenching your teeth, and just noticing this movement and building that energy. You can apply moisturizing cosmetic oil if your face feels dry. Keep repeating this exercise for a couple of seconds. Do not flex anything else. Lift your chin towards the sky, not all the way towards the sky, just a little bit so you can still see yourself in the mirror. Your tongue will be pressing on your lower teeth, and while you're doing this, we're gonna use our thumbs. We're gonna lock our index fingers on our chin, and with our thumbs, we're going to interchangeably move them towards our chin area, just helping with this liquid that accumulates under our chin, creating the impression of double chin underneath. So we're moving it up, relaxing it, getting rid of our double chin area. Again, you can place your elbows on the table, or you can just stay standing and doing this exercise this way. It's up to you. Now we're going to use our index fingers and move it this way from under our jawline towards our chin, and do this from both sides, gathering that liquid, that lymph, and bringing it towards the center in this kind of motion, moving from side to side and towards the chin area. Remember, your tongue is pressing on your lower teeth. Now relaxing our chin muscles. First, you can just use your knuckle and move it in circular motion like this, relaxing this muscle, especially if you already start having that inverted chin. It's so important to relax those muscles first. Bring the heat to them, warm them up for a couple of seconds, just moving in the area of our chin, helping with our marionette lines. Imagine if you already have wrinkles here, or your mouth corners are kind of starting to face down. So we're going to grab this muscle that creates those marionette lines and downward facing mouth corners, and just massaging it out this way, using our finger, our index and thumb, and just moving all along this area, this muscle, to relax it out. The opposite. Sculpting our cheekbones using our index finger and middle finger to surround our cheekbone and moving it from the center towards our ear. Some areas might be more tense and painful. If it is, stay in that area longer. Give it more attention. And the other side. Slightly extend our lips towards the side and sculpt under our cheekbone like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the opposite side. 1. From the center towards the outside. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're creating the sculpted cheekbones and drawing everything down, all the lymph down towards our neck. Now let's focus on our crow's feet. We're going to squeeze the muscle right under our temple, above our cheekbone, and moving it, relaxing it from our under eye all the way towards the temple. But we're not touching the gentle skin under our eye. We're still focusing on the thicker skin of our cheekbone and moving this area towards the temple with our fingertips. And again, with your mind, relaxing the muscles of our crow's feet, telling them that we're working on them right now. We're giving them attention right now. We're showing up for ourselves, showing ourselves love, and those muscles are responding by relaxing. Today, let's focus on our forehead. You can place your elbows on the table or on your sink, or you can just remain standing if you feel comfortable. Place your thumbs under your eyebrow, and with your index finger, we're going to bring them down towards our eyebrow and gather the skin, gather this area together and just moving it all along our eyebrow, and then again moving in this motion with our index finger towards the eyebrow, staying here for a couple of seconds and then moving it outwards. And in this motion, we're relaxing the muscles of our forehead. We're removing the lymph that accumulates in our forehead, and we're bringing the blood flow. We're stimulating the blood flow in this area, and we're even sculpting our eyebrow. So it's all in one exercise. It is very, very good. Now let's do the same on the opposite side. Gather it. For some of us, this area might be larger. For some, it's smaller. So if you have a lot of lymph that accumulates here, you'll notice that this area becomes larger. And as the days go by, you'll notice that it becomes easier and easier to do this for yourself. And one more time. Use our index fingers on our forehead and just move them from side to side all across our forehead, relaxing those muscles, stimulating the blood flow, separating those wrinkles, giving our forehead some love and attention. Just moving like this all across the forehead. It's supposed to feel warm. Sometimes we might need moisturizer in the beginning to be able to manage this practice, but you can do it anywhere, anytime during the day, whenever you feel tensed in your forehead, whenever you stress a lot, especially between your eyebrows. We tense a lot here, so relaxing this area is so important. And right under our hair, separating those fascia, those muscles as well. Perfect. Welcome to our face fitness practice. Let's start with our double chin as usual. I hope you did your osteopathic practice before doing this one. So the first what we're going to do is what we did before, just using our thumbs to glide them towards our chin. You can place your elbows on the table or on your sink and just support your chin with your index fingers and just start moving your thumbs towards the chin like this. Your tongue should be leaning against your lower teeth, pressing against your lower teeth the whole time when you're doing this exercise. And now using the size of our index fingers to bring everything towards the center. The lymph that accumulates and the tongue is still pressing on our lower teeth. Today we're going to also stimulate the lifting of our lower part of our chin. So we're gonna place one of our hands, create an L shape, and place it over our collarbones. Do the same with our opposite hand. And what we're going to do is we're going to create an ah sign with our mouth, ah, and then ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. And keep doing this. We're working on our double chin and also on the lower part of our face. Slightly lift your chin up. It looks funny, but it's effective. When you're creating ooh, don't create wrinkles above your lip, creating a very extended position of your lips. And now moving your chin slightly towards the side and again. And towards the left side. Amazing. Tap it out. Relax, relax. And now focusing on our chin, using our index fingers to move down the skin and the muscle of the chin and supporting our chin with our thumbs from underneath. Noticing how nice it feels to massage this area. It gets tensed when we're stressed, so it's important to pay attention to it. Helping with our chewing muscles, opening our mouth slightly and then we're gliding, our thumbs are supporting our jawline and we're gliding our index fingers down right near our ears. This is where our chewing muscles are. You can even squeeze your teeth to feel where you feel the bulging. This is your chewing muscle and we're relaxing it and bringing it downwards your index fingers. You might feel even pain or tension, and it's important to massage it out because once they're tense, they start pulling the muscles of our cheeks and so on. So relaxing them out. You can even close your eyes and notice how you are gliding on top of those muscles, relaxing them out. our lips, especially the muscle here in the corner, because this muscle is responsible for our nasolabial fold and our lips. It turns your corners of your mouth down. So massaging it out, using your index fingers and your thumbs to massage it out, to squeeze it out. And then moving towards your lips as well. And now moving from the center to the outside. And now, to relax even more our nasolabial folds, we're going to pinch, just pinch it like this from up and down with your fingers, relaxing those muscles, those folds that are created there because of tension of the muscles. We're bringing blood flow, circulation, and improving this. Now we're going to grab this muscle here that creates nasolabial folds, and again, just massaging it out, moving it outwards, just pinching it out like this to relax it, to remove those wrinkles that already start to appear because of the tensed muscle. And now we're massaging it. And you can even hold for a bit, and then again massaging up. Hold and massage. And another side. Now we're going to pinch even higher those wrinkles that are created when we smile with our nose and when we express our emotions this way. Also massaging it out, especially from the corners of our nose upwards, because this muscle that creates nasolabial folds is also pulling the muscles of our nose. They're all interconnected. Remember, our whole face is working together. We're focusing a lot today on our nasolabial folds. Now we're going to just massage right near our nostrils, massaging those muscles that create nasolabial folds in circular motion like this. And what we're going to do now is just breathing them outwards. And this also helps to drain the lymph from our nose, and you can even sculpt it this way from the nose outwards. And now you can pinch this area right near the corner of your nose and massage it out as well. Focusing on nasolabial folds, majority of our practice today. Now we're going to use our fingers and move the muscle and the tissue from the lower part of our jawline towards our cheeks and sculpt our cheekbones how we did it before. Just moving them outwards. Again, moving from the bottom to the top towards the center of our face first, and then without letting go towards the outside of our face. And one more time, 3 times on each side. So we're lifting the lower part of our face and sculpting our cheekbone. And now what we're going to do is we're gonna use our index and middle finger and then support from the other side, from underneath with our other hand. And we're sculpting the cheekbone. You can apply cosmetic oil or moisturizer if you need to. If you need more moisture. Look how much more lifted and defined the cheek became. Now let's do the same with the opposite side. So first, moving everything up towards the cheek, moving towards the center first, and then outwards. We start to see sagginess over lower part of the face because our whole face just starts to droop down due to aging, due to gravity. So what we're doing is we're basically placing everything back up, and we're telling our face which way everything's supposed to go so that it develops that muscle memory as well. And it's important to make sure that we control our mimic during the day, so using our index finger and middle finger and then supporting from underneath our cheekbone. Important to support our mimic during the day, making sure that we're not frowning with our eyebrows, we're not raising our eyebrows up and creating wrinkles, we're not flexing our jaw muscles. And in 21 days, if you keep following that, your muscles will have memory. Now let's focus on our hooded eyes. To open our eyes up, to raise our eyebrows, we're gonna use our 3 fingers and we're gonna place them right here on the edge of our eye and just move in circles. You can place your elbow on the table or on the sink and just kind of lean towards your hand to create a little bit more weight here. And you're just moving in circles, relaxing this muscle here. It also helps with crow's feet. And now when you feel like you got deeper under your skin, you're going to start moving up towards your hairline very gently and spreading your fingers wider and getting right in your hair here. And keep doing this again, circles. And then separating your fingers wider and moving them towards your hair. And this way we're opening our eye, we're relaxing our crow's feet, and we're helping our muscles to let go and to relax. When you're doing this exercise, also use your mind to let your face know to relax, to let go, and to stop thinking about everything else at this moment and just focusing on this practice. Now we're gonna do the same under our eyebrow. So place your 3 fingers under your eyebrow, kind of move for a little bit in circles here to get deeper under your skin. And don't worry about this wrinkle here that is created. It's gonna get smoothed out. Now we're gonna again spread our fingers wider and move towards our hairline. Again, circles first and then move up and slightly spreading our fingers out, moving into the hairline. You can probably already tell that your eye starts to open up and lift the eyebrow up. And last time. And do the same on the opposite. Look how much more open my eye looks. Let's do the same on the opposite. First, rotating in circles near our eye. Relaxing this muscle. You can place your head just slightly towards your fingers, giving that weight. Might be harder with the left side, with your left hand, but you will get it after a couple tries. Just keep doing this for a little bit. You can even do this practice at work or in the car. It's very good to do during the day to relax those muscles, and just giving yourself that attention during the day helps you to relax as well, to kind of refocus. One more time. And now under your eyebrow. 3 fingers, rotating in circles first. And then moving them up towards your hairline. Placing our hands on our temples, slightly lifting our eyebrow corners up, and our mouth will be open all look down with your eyes and start closing your eyes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now your mouth is neutral. And again, looking down and closing your eyes. 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure your shoulders are down, your posture is good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Glide your hands towards your hair, opening your eyes. Hi everyone, welcome to our new face fitness practice. We're going to relax our double chin and we're going to just pinch it here and stay here for a couple of seconds, just moving in this motion and helping to release the skin under our chin, just massaging it out. And now we're going to place our index fingers on our chin, slightly elevate our chin up and scoop up our under chin towards the chin area. Keep doing this interchangeably. You can close your eyes and just keep massaging this area, removing the double chin. Place your tongue behind your lower teeth and keep doing this. Perfect. Now using our index finger side, moving from the center to our ears, releasing that lymph that accumulates. Perfect. Relaxing our chin using our fingers, our knuckles, and just staying here, rotating in circular motion and just relaxing our chin muscles. You can close your eyes and just reconnect with yourself, focusing on relaxing your chin muscles while doing this motion. Now we're going to move our tongue behind our lip, grab the tissue and just massage it out. Massaging it out. If you have wrinkle that formed here, massaging it out, scooping it out. Perfect. Now we're going to use kind of a V sign, place our index finger right where our nasolabial fold is, our middle finger in the middle of our chin. And what we're going to do is we're going to move our index finger in circles towards the corner of our lip. And what we're doing in this motion is we're relaxing this muscle that starts to invert our mouth corners and starts creating marionette lines for us. So we're relaxing this muscle right now in this motion. You can close your eyes and again notice how nice it feels to stimulate those muscles to move up, to raise the corners of your mouth and showing up for ourselves. Now we're going to again create a V sign and using our index finger, so hold your kind of nasolabial fold, your middle finger in the middle of your chin, using your index finger of your left hand moving up towards the corner of your mouth. It might be hard doing it with the left hand, but you will get used to it soon. If it's hard, you can just move like in a straight line, but it's more effective to do it in a circular motion. Relaxing our chewing muscles and also helping to lift the lower part of our face. So we're going to grab the tissue at the jawbone and start moving it all the way until we almost reach our cheek, but we didn't reach the cheek area yet, and just hold here for a little bit, creating the pressure, and release and do it again. So all the way from the jawbone, moving it towards a little bit below our cheek, holding it here and relax. Keep going. So you're not just moving the skin, but actually going deeper until you feel that muscle gliding under your fingers. Let's do the other side. From our jawline, moving it up. You can lower your head slightly down so it's easier for you, and your mouth is relaxed. One more time. Perfect. Let's relax our nasolabial fold. So we're going to grab the area right above our lip here, and we're going to just move in this motion, just relaxing this nasolabial fold and helping again the corners of our mouth, plumping our lips, because as we age they start to look smaller because of this muscle, so we're relaxing it. Perfect. The other side. Right above our lip area. And actually squeezing it out very gently without creating wrinkles. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is we're going to lower our head, create a little bit of weight for our index fingers, placing our index fingers above our lip, staying like this and just letting our fingers get deeper under the skin, just kind of melting into the skin. And once you feel that your fingers went a little bit deeper, start to move your index fingers away from each other. And if there are areas where you get stuck, again, stop here, let your fingers melt, and then move them further towards the sides. Let's do one more time. Melt and move them towards the sides. Again, we're helping with those smoker lines, with nasolabial folds, with our lips, just giving ourselves that weight and then moving towards the side. Let's relax our lips. We're clutching them on, creating a dumpling with our fingers. Especially this muscle here, you're supposed to feel kind of a thicker muscle, relaxing it out as well with our fingers. Massaging it out. Let's of course focus on our cheekbones as well. We're going to again sculpt our cheekbone first, using our fingers, and just create that very sculpted look for our cheekbone, and move 3 times from the center to outside. 2, 3, and then we're going to use our thumb and move from the center right under our cheekbone, and in this kind of circular motion with our thumb we're going to sculpt our cheekbone. Our mouth is slightly open and we're just sculpting our cheekbone. 3, using our heads and just moving in side to side motion from the center to the outside 3 times. Perfect. Look how much more sculpted it looks. Let's do the same on the other side. Use our fingers to sculpt the cheekbone first 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Use our thumb, move from the center under our cheekbone 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Mouth is slightly open. Moving side to side from the center to the outside. 1, 2, 3. Let's rejuvenate our under area, remove puffiness. First we're going to use our index finger and just glide it on the sides of our nose. This is where lymph starts to accumulate, and because of that it blocks the outflow from our eyes and we wake up looking puffy. So do this motion until you feel like maybe your nose is itching. So do this for a little bit. You can apply moisturizer or cosmetic oil. And now we're going to use our finger pads and just slightly tap under our eyes to again remove that lymph, break that barrier under our eyes that doesn't let the lymph flow. And now using our finger pads, we're just going to lean towards our fingers, and in circular motion we're going to just create that definition for our cheekbones, and just moving like this at this spot. Keep moving. You can even place your elbows on your table or on the sink and use now your knuckles to again lean with your cheekbones and just move in circular motion your knuckles. We're releasing that lymph, removing those barriers from our face, and a little bit towards the side. In circular motion, head is hanging, pressing on your hands, giving that weight. Focus on our forehead. First, just moving our hands from side to side, relaxing those muscles. You can even lean against the wall if your neck starts to flex so you don't get headaches. So lean against the wall to do this motion, or you can lay in bed or just have head support when you do this exercise. Now we're going to use our index fingers and moving from the center to the outside in this motion. We're going to help separate those wrinkles all across our forehead, as if we're just running with our fingers on the forehead in this motion. You can apply moisturizer or cosmetic oil to do this, but you don't have to. If you feel comfortable, then you can do it this way. Now using your index fingers, just move everything up towards your hairline, opening your eyes, helping with hooded eyes, and just using index fingers in this direction. Again, you can use the wall to support your head to help with neck flexion. And now we're going to create the fold. Move it towards our eyebrow and stay here. Move a little bit towards the side. Stay again, and one more time. Let's do it again. Towards the eyebrow. Stay in here. Moving towards the side. And one more time. And the third time. Moving towards eyebrow. Stay in here. Moving towards the side. One more time. And the other side 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And that's all for this practice. Hi everyone, welcome to our new face fitness practice. Today we're going to start with massaging our ears. So what you will do is with one hand, you will hold your ear down like this, and with the opposite hand, you will start massaging at the back of your ear in this circular motion, relaxing this muscle that attaches to our ear and to our scalp. And it's so important to focus on this area because our ears are connected to the muscles of our face as well as to the organs of our body. So whenever we have tension here, it not only affects our beauty but even our internal health. Using circular motions all behind your ear. And now, holding your ear down, we're massaging right under our ear here. It might be more tender for you, more tense, so start with less pressure and then build it up. And just notice how warm it feels behind your ear as you move in this motion. And now we're going to also massage above our ear and relax in this area too in circular motion. Perfect, and let's do the same on the opposite side. So hold your ear down and with the opposite hand, massaging the back of the ear first. You can even close your eyes. Take an inhale with your nose. Exhale with your mouth. And now we're going to massage underneath. Gently here because it might be tensed, it might be more painful here. So just start with less pressure. Inhale. Exhale. Let go of the tension, and above the ear, you can use your left hand or right hand. For me here it's more tender above my ear, so it will depend from person to person, but what's important is to massage it out. And now we're going to use our index and middle finger and kind of surround the ear and move up and down to massage this area even more. And now all across our ear, focusing on our whole area. Perfect. Now using the knuckles of our fingers and massaging the lower part of our face. You can apply moisturizer or cosmetic oil for this motion, but you don't have to if you feel like your face is smooth enough. And then moving outwards, staying on our chewing muscles, on our TMJs, massaging them out. And again, the center, from the center to the outside to the chewing muscles, and one more time, the center to the outside to the chewing muscles. For this one, you can apply cosmetic oil or moisturizer if you need to. We're going to use our 4 fingers. Our thumb is going to support us from underneath our jawline, and we're kind of going to move in circles like this with all 4 fingers and massage it out towards the center of our face, from the chewing muscles all the way towards the center. This way we're relaxing those chewing muscles and helping with the lower part of our face. And the opposite side. Some areas might feel more tense or hard to glide, so if it's hard to glide, apply a little bit of cosmetic oil or moisturizer. Now using our 4 fingers and moving from the jawline up towards our cheek, on top of our chewing bone in this kind of circular motion. Again, supporting ourselves with our thumb from underneath. Your mouth is relaxed. And now the opposite side. You might feel tension in your chewing muscles, so it's important to relax them with this motion, and also lift the lower part of our face up towards our cheekbone. Now moving a little bit towards the center of our face. The opposite side, from the jawline towards the cheek. Using our fingertips to lift the corner of our mouth with our fingers, just supporting this muscle, relaxing it out. Your lips are together and you feel relaxation in your face, nothing is tense, and in just circular motion you're relaxing this part of your face, moving it upwards with your fingers to relax those muscles that create marionette lines and downward facing mouth corners. The same on the opposite side. Circular motion from the jawline towards the top of this muscle here. Again, you can apply cosmetic oil or moisturizer for this exercise. now supporting our jawline with the whole hand, fist I would say. Your thumb is supporting your jawline underneath, and the opposite hand will be gliding on the opposite side of the face interchangeably. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Relaxing our lips. The muscle here. And from the center to the outside. For this part, you can apply a little bit of cosmetic oil or moisturizer on your hands. Just make sure that you wash your face after with cleanser and apply skincare afterwards again. We're gonna support our thumbs underneath our jawline, and with our index fingers, we're going to glide from the center of our chin towards our ears 5 times. 2, sculpting our whole jawline. 3, you might feel tense in certain areas, so relaxing now. 4, 5, and now our index fingers are underneath and our thumbs are gliding down on our chin, lowering it down, relaxing that wrinkle that is forming under our lip, and also relaxing our inverted chin down. You can close your eyes, inhale, exhale. Appreciate this moment of now, of spending time on yourself and relaxing the muscles of your face. We're going to use the index finger side and just move from up to down in this motion, especially if you have tension in your chin that forms, and even it looks like cellulite here or orange peel, however you call it. Relax it with this exercise. This one is for those of you who have this issue. We're going to use our thumb and move from side of our lip to another side, like gliding on our lip. You can even feel your teeth underneath. Just gliding down and relaxing this muscle. The muscle that makes our lips smaller as we age. Gliding from the corner of our mouth with our index finger, just removing that wrinkle from our nasolabial fold and moving upwards. You can even use your opposite hand to support you, and just smoothing out those nasolabial folds from the corner of your mouth and up towards your nostril. Relaxing those nasolabial folds. One more time. Opposite side. One more time. Now using both of our index fingers, moving from our nostrils down underneath our cheekbones and out towards our ears. Make sure that your head is not getting flexed in this motion. We're sculpting underneath our cheekbones and smoothing out our nasolabial folds. 3, 2. Just placing our hands on the lower part of our face that we relax now, we warmed up, and now creating heaviness with our head, we're slightly moving our hands up towards our ears and opening our face this way. 2. So we're following our massage lines. Staying here, warming everything up, and then moving hands outwards towards our ears. 3, let's do one more time. Just hanging like this with our hand, and then separating our hands to sides. Lastly, for the lower part of our face, for our under chin, we're just going to move from side to side, our head in one direction, our knuckles in the other direction. I'll turn my ring so I don't scratch myself. I'm moving in opposite direction from our knuckle. And the sides of our index fingers, we're massaging our nose a couple of times. This helps with puffiness under our eyes, with puffiness of our nose, and then moving outwards towards the cheekbones. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and underneath. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and underneath. For our eyes, we're going to place our middle fingers in the corners of our eyes, our index fingers on the opposite side. Everything is relaxed, and we're going to squint and relax, squint and relax, squint and relax. We're moving our muscles that surround our eyes and training them to contract correctly, so that during the day when we contract them, we don't form crow's feet wrinkles for ourselves. And now you can apply a little bit of cosmetic oil or moisturizer under your eye, and we're going to massage this area out. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our index finger, just moving it outwards under our eyes, relaxing this area, massaging it out, getting rid of our puffiness under the eyes. Now moving everything upwards, creating that kind of cat eye look from underneath up towards our temple, from underneath towards our temple, kind of running with our index fingers. One more time, and the opposite side. Our 11 lines, we're going to use our index and middle finger and just massage in circular motions between our eyebrows. You can even do it while lying down, when you're at work, when you feel tensed, when you're in the car. Just doing this motion, massaging out those muscles that create 11 lines for us. And during the day when we're expressing our emotions, we're consciously making sure that we're not flexing those eyebrow areas, and when we do, we relax them physically until we build that muscle memory for us. Now using our hand and just glide in zigzag motion, kind of move your head towards your hand to create heaviness for your hand, and move your hand in zigzag motion up to lift those muscles up and to relax them even further, moving in zigzag like that. Now our forehead, we're going to bring out the muscle of our forehead, and without letting go, we're going to start moving it up towards our hairline. And in the beginning, it will be challenging for us to do it all across. So if it's hard for you right now, just try pinching all across your forehead to bring that blood flow to those areas where the wrinkle is already forming. But ideally, what you will want to do is to move this fold up, and when you start to separate your skin from the muscle, from the bone, and when the wrinkle will start to let go, then it will be easier for you to move. For now, if it's hard, it just indicates that even if you don't see wrinkles, it might be forming underneath. So it's important to do those face fitness exercises, to pay attention to your mimic, and so on. But if you can move right now, that means it's good. That means your muscles are separated from the skin, from the bone, and nothing is holding each other. And now, when you see an actual wrinkle on your forehead, what we're going to do is we're going to pinch it out without creating wrinkles and kind of bringing it outwards like this. Again, pinch and and bring it outwards. Pinch and outwards. Don't pinch too hard, just kind of creating that pressure, but no pain and no to the point where you create a bruise. But even if you do by accident, that's fine, it happens. But just pinching it out, especially the area where you see already a wrinkle forming, so we kind of squeezing it out, pinching it out in this motion. And that's all for today. Hi everyone, welcome to our new face fitness lesson. Today we're going to relax our muscles, but of course we're starting from our neck. So using our fingers to just elevate our muscles up. You can even spread your fingertips and start moving up towards the neck, and then down again towards trapeze muscle and grabbing it here. Again, up towards trapeze, towards the hairline, and down towards trapeze, grabbing it, and again keep going like this. Perfect. Now using our thumbs to move from behind our ears towards the center of the back of our head for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Now massaging our hair, using our fingertips to massage our scalp all across, and now moving in the center and separating. In the center, getting our fingertips in the tissue and separating, and doing this all across our head very quickly, addressing our scalp. Perfect. Now we're going to use our index finger and middle finger to massage our collarbone. One index finger above your collarbone, your middle finger under your collarbone. Moving from the center outwards, the other side. Now apply oil on your face, and we're going to move along our jawline using all our fingers up. Our thumb will be underneath, and we're moving everything towards our ears. Your fingers are sliding on a smooth surface. Perfect. Now using our index finger to move our chin down, our thumb is underneath. Relaxing our chin. Perfect. Now relaxing our lips. From the center outward. Perfect. Now grabbing the muscle under our cheekbone and holding it. It's as if you're grabbing the muscle up near your mouth corner. Holding it and then moving it outwards towards our ear. So under our cheekbone, sculpting this area. Very slowly molding it, kind of creating that sculpted look under your cheekbone. One more time. Perfect. And now look at yourself and see how much more lifted your face became. The same on this side, relaxing the mouth corner of our lip and then moving under our cheekbone. This tissue here. Two and three. going to move on our nasolabial folds for a couple of seconds to warm up this muscle with our fingertips. Your face has a smooth surface after the oil, and then outwards one more time. Outwards one more time. Outwards. And now using our index finger to massage this area very nicely near our nostrils for a couple of seconds. Just again relaxing our nasolabial folds this way. Perfect. And now using our whole hand to start moving outwards towards our ears, and then moving up and down near our ears and down towards our collarbones. Again, opening our face, moving up and down towards the collarbones again. And again. Now using our index finger to move from the center of our forehead outwards, relaxing our 11 lines and our forehead with this motion. Perfect. Now using our 3 fingers to move from our area between our eyebrows up towards our hairline. And you can just move in a vibrating motion or just straight, whatever is easier for you. And now moving on our forehead and outwards, in the middle and outwards, outwards, outwards. Now using our index fingers to move everything up. Perfect. And now our middle finger and ring finger moving around our eyes to relax the orbicularis oculi muscle that surrounds our eyes. That's all for today's practice. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you again in the next one. Hi everyone, welcome to our face fitness lesson. Today we're going to focus on muscle toning, but before we start we need to always relax our neck muscles. So we're going to start by grabbing our trapeze muscles, moving it up and towards the front, and keep going like this. So from the center towards the front, moving with our fingertips. And then this exercise will also make you feel more released in your head area. You'll feel that rush of the blood flow to your head, and if you have headaches, it will help as well. Now moving with our fingertips up towards our hairline and staying at the hairline for a couple of seconds with rotating circular motion, and then releasing it downwards. Again, up in circular motion. In circular motion, staying behind our hairline and down towards trapeze. And one more time. Staying there and relaxing. Perfect. And now we're going to grab our trapeze muscle, hold it up, and hold it for a couple of seconds like this without letting go. So we're holding it upwards. And now relax towards the front. One more time. Hold it up. Hold it here still. And moving up towards the front. And one more time. Up. Hold it here. And towards the front. Same on the other side. Up. Hold it. And towards the front. Hold. Towards the front. And one more time. Up. Hold it. And towards the front. Amazing. And you can already feel release in your neck area. Now we're going to place one hand above the other one, and we're going to rest them on your collarbones. What we're going to do is we're going to stick our tongue at the same time as we're creating a wave with our head. So not moving our body, but just with our head while sticking up our tongue. So it's going to look something like this. Towards the center, and then the same towards the side with our tongue following. So it's like you're licking the ice cream while moving your head. And you feel that stretchy sensation of platysma muscle as well as the muscle under your chin. Let's go. I know it looks funny, but it's very effective. Make sure your body is not moving. Now we're going to find the area where our chewing muscle is. So you're going to pinch with your index and middle finger, and you'll feel, you can even clench your teeth, and this ball, the muscle, will pop out. So that's your chewing muscle. You're gonna relax now without clenching your teeth, and you're going to just massage it out with your index and middle finger between your hands. And you can even open your mouth and massage it out. And it's gonna be very painful, but we need to relax this muscle. Or you can use your index and middle finger or two index fingers like this. And the other side. Perfect. And now using our knuckles to move from our cheekbones down towards our jawline on the chewing muscle. Oh, that feels really good and painful at the same time. Releasing that stress and tension. A lot of people, they stop needing TMJ Botox in this area after Face Fitness, but of course it comes over time. And now notice where is the most painful area, and just stay there, press and hold. We're going to place our index fingers under our mouth, inside our mouth. Your thumbs will be holding your mouth towards the diagonal upwards. And we're just gonna stand like this. So stretching our jaws and our lips up. Staying like this. So not towards the sides, but up, diagonally up. Now we're going to place our index fingers on the sides of our mouth, and we're going to flex our mouth corners up and create that tension. And we're going to stay like this with our mouth corners smiling up. But nothing else is smiling, no wrinkles on anywhere. Just our mouth corners lifted up. Focusing all your tension, all the tension in your mouth corners to move them slightly up. And now even more, raising them up, but no wrinkles anywhere. If you feel any wrinkles somewhere, you can just kind of move very gently with your index fingertips to relax them. And release, relax, relax, relax. Do this position where you blow the air from your lips to relax them out. Relaxing our nose, moving it up, 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 up with our index fingers. Placing our lips behind our teeth. Placing our index fingers on our nasolabial folds, and we're going to smile with our cheekbones. Perfect, relax. And now we're going to do the same, but we're going to stay flexed in one position for a couple of seconds. Flexed in our cheekbones, just smile and hold. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Relax, tap it out. Now we're going to place our thumbs at the corners of our eyes. Our index fingers will be above our eyebrows, and the rest you can just put them in this motion, in this position, or you can just let them be. And what we're going to do is we're going to just slightly elevate our eye corners and slightly elevate and kind of separate our 11 lines. And what we're going to do is very slightly though, not too much elevation and separation of the eyes. Very gentle one. And we're going to make sure our shoulders are down, we're looking straight at ourselves in the mirror, and we're going to close our eyes and open. Close and open for 10, 9, your mouth is slightly open, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, tap it out, tap, 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 tap. Now we're going to place our fingers on our forehead, one on top of the other. We're going to hold our forehead in place so we're not creating wrinkles. So our actually resting on our forehead to hold it in place. What we're going to do is we're going to raise our eyebrows up and relax. And the second one is going to be just raising our eyes up without flexing our eyebrows up. Again, raising our eyebrows, relax. Raising our eyes up, relax. And let's keep going like this. Eyebrows, relax. Eyes, relax. 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 Separate your hands, move side to side. And lastly, moving our fingers up and towards our hairline to relax those wrinkles. And that's it. Perfect. Hi everyone, today we're going to focus on two areas of our beauty which we normally forget or avoid because usually people focus on their face, but today we're going to focus on our cranial area to relax it so that our forehead can naturally relax, our hooded eyes will be lifted, and so many more benefits. And also we're going to target our under chin area. So let's start with our cranial area. We're going to use our hands, our fingers, and move upwards from the hairline up towards the middle of our head, and keep going like this, actually applying pressure, stimulating the blood flow at the back of your head. You can even close your eyes and notice that nice relaxation. If you have headaches, if you have tension in your neck, this is a really good routine to do on those days, regardless of your beauty goals. This is also good for your mental state and your physical body. Now with strong fingers, we're going to start just kind of brushing our hair with our hands all across our forehead, our temples, and going in there, getting into the tissues and moving upwards towards our hairline. And keep going like this for a couple of seconds. A lot of people also tell me that their hair starts to grow much better because of course the blood flow becomes stimulated and your hair follicles are benefiting from that as well. So many benefits of doing those exercises that I teach you. Now we need to separate our area here, our hairline, using our knuckles and actually moving a couple of seconds at each spot until we cover the whole hairline several times. because those muscles become tensed and they start to pull the muscles of the forehead and the muscles of the cranial area. Now we're going to use our fingertips, 4 fingers at the front, 4 at the back, and actually applying pressure in kind of vibrating motion up, 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 and the same hand is going to do at the bottom. From the hairline, we're going to move up, 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 until our fingers meet. And you'll feel so much liberation, so much release from all the tension once you do this exercise for yourself at least once a week. Oh, it feels amazing to do this. Keep going. After this exercise, you can wash your hair to remove all the hair oils, or just leave it without using any hair oil, any face oils on your fingers. That way your hair will not be as dirty. But if you're using facial oil on your fingers, then wash your hair afterwards because it might look dirty. One more time. And lastly, for the hair, we're going to grab our hair like this and move up, kind of more up and towards the sides, shaking from side to side and all across your hairline. Do this, separating the fascia from the muscle and from the skin. So moving from side to side. So for our double chin, we're going to use this pinching motion to move all across this area under our jawline. And for some of you who are just starting to do face fitness, just starting your first marathon, it might feel painful here, even sometimes quite uncomfortable in some areas, but just know that it indicates that the area is quite tense and needs to be released, needs to be relaxed. So give it some time, love, and patience. Now, if you have long nails and you were not able to do the first exercise, do this one right now. It's called a wave. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of grab the tissue from one side of our jaw, and with our thumb helping us to move this tissue, we're going to keep moving it without and letting go. So we're grabbing the tissue and the thumb is helping us drag our index finger with the tissue all the way towards the other side, towards the opposite ear. And then we're going to do the same on this side, but what you can do is you can either use your opposite hand, so your thumb again is moving, or your index finger can move, but I think it's more effective if your thumb is moving. One more time on each side. Now we're going to place our knuckle under our chin. Your elbow can either rest on the table or just let it be next to your body, and we're going to just press under our chin all across our double chin area. No pressure here, I mean no pain, no tension is supposed to be felt. Just pressing that muscle up towards our upper part of our lower jawline. Keep moving, keep moving. Couple more seconds. And last exercise is we're going to use our fingers to move from the bottom of our neck up towards our double chin together. This kind of fold here, our lymph, our tissue, our fatty tissue, we're going to move under our chin. And now that everything is gathered, we're going to move our head to one side and hand to another side. So one moving in the opposite direction from the other to release this liquid, the fatty tissue, and not being ashamed of ourselves, just loving ourselves when looking at ourselves in the mirror and noticing how we're releasing all of this accumulation here. One more time, moving everything up, gathering that tissue and moving side to side. No judgment, just pure acceptance and appreciation of our body. And one more time. Perfect, that's all.